Hey everybody, I just learned that Zappos, now retired CEO Tony Hsieh, died in a house fire in Connecticut. And I happened to learn that I was looking at Twitter. I mean, my eyes were just sort of directed to look at Twitter and Vital Vegas, um, which is both a blog and Twitter account ran by Scott Robeson out of Las Vegas. And he announced that they were speculating about. I thought it was a cool joke, to be honest, because at first the first word that I got that something happened to Tony was there was this new arch that I believe that Tony had something to do with greenlit the creation of that announced Las Vegas for downtown, and it's a beautiful deal. It kind of looks like a cross between L.A. Airport and well, Las Vegas and the arches, right? Anyway, um, he said that I suppose we should call this the Tony Hsieh Memorial, or words to that effect, rest in peace. And I thought, no. And then I began to look around and I realized, yeah, you know, um, I met Tony in Washington, D.C., because I happened to run into a mutual friend, Eric Moore, who was with Zappos at the time working for Tony. And the three of us started talking about the inauguration. We were all there. I was press. It was my first inauguration, and it was an exciting time. And Tony was trying to convince me to move to Las Vegas because we talked about my background in urban development. He talked about his ideas and plans. I talked about sports business simulations and my desire to grow my company. You know, like Tony was at his craft, I was focused on mine, right? My company, and so on. I thought, do I want to work for a startup that's just, sending out stuff to people and all that? And I misread the whole thing because at that point, because subsequent years, I started covering CES in 2010, CES Las Vegas. I remember in 2011, I believe it was, Tony had 2011 going to 2012, he had a big press to do to roll out the new downtown Las Vegas, and I was invited and didn't go because I had a schedule conflict. And I remember thinking, what the heck? This is Tony, the dude that I met. I got to get down there somehow, and I couldn't quite match it up. And I was always thinking, he's going to be around. I'll get there, right? And then I go to Las Vegas and get involved in something else, and that would never be on my radar screen. And you always hear about something great Tony was doing. And I was always thinking, I'll get around, I'll get there, I'll get a chance to talk, catch up, all that stuff. And I say all that to say this, folks. You know what? If you squander that time, it's gone. If you know someone, you get a chance to meet someone, to give you an invitation to come and check out what they're doing, take them up on it. If you're in the same town as I was many times and you don't call, that's bad on you. It's bad on me. Um, it wasn't, and I say that it wasn't the matter of, oh, you lost out on being rich or anything like that. That wasn't in my mind. In my mind then as now, I'm on the path I want to be on. Okay. But it was just missing out on the fun of what he was developing. Okay. And what he did for Las Vegas. The man will be forever being. He was already recognized as a Las Vegas hero. Um, But to die at 46 years old, it's just not fair. But then look at what we're going through. What is fair, right? Um, so, and I say this, and Eric, I say this to you, man. Keep in touch because you don't know. I try to tag you and everything. Keep in touch because you just don't know. All right, you don't know. We're all in this kind of crazy orbit where we're all doing something. And we're all seeing each other. Now that Biden's the president, it creates that series of avenues where we're going to run into each other again. Keep in touch. Keep sharp. Don't invest in media people. And then say you don't invest in media people. Hey, if you honestly don't like something I'm doing, just let me know. Because I got some good shit cooking, man. Anyway, always have. Anyway, um, Tony, that conversation we had could have lasted all night long. It was about the significance of America's first black president. It was about the promise of an Obama-led nation. It was about growing his company. It was about, why Las Vegas? Um, and not in a bad way. I was not then and have not ever and am not now derisive of Las Vegas, contrary to the belief of some. But Tony Hsieh got what Las Vegas was about then and is about now. It's a place where you can go as an entrepreneur and grow your dream. If you meet the right connections, if you're kind to people, if you understand what hospitality is all about, and that's a big thing in Las Vegas, you will shine. And that's precisely what Tony did. He shined. Okay? That is not fair to have that great a person taken from us at just 46 years old. I cannot, it gives me a headache. Seriously, it gives me a headache to think about that. It's not right. Yeah, always keep Bear by your side. The Wonder Dream. It makes you wonder what life is all about, doesn't it? It's like, what is the message that the Lord is trying to tell us? Yeah, Mel Scott says, so sad that Tony would die so quickly. I don't know if it was like, I don't know. He died. His family was by his side, which is a good thing. But Lord, tell us, what is the reason? I don't think these things are random. Tony retired. He retired early. He grew Zappos to what, 1.2 billion. Became a billionaire. There should be a statue somewhere downtown. I don't know. That's up to the mayor, Tony. He was a true ambassador for Las Vegas. I mean, I'm telling you, that man would make you think that you could come to Las Vegas and live out your dreams. And He did. He did precisely that. You know, he did precisely that. I really am sad. There are a few things in my life I regret, but I do regret not going to his downtown kickoff. That hit me in my head because I had a schedule conflict. And then he had another event that was way off in the desert that I missed too. Another schedule conflict. What the fuck was wrong with me? Yeah. Bad stuff, you know. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Life has given me a lot of lemons. And sometimes, more often than not, I didn't make lemonade. Sometimes I would let the lemons just sort of sit there and sit there and sit there. Folks, don't let your lemons sit. Tony Hsieh was a lemon. And he made lemonade, good lemonade for a lot of people. He made great lemonade for Las Vegas. And Las Vegas paid him back handsomely in many different ways. All right, I just had to get that out. Unbelievable. I have to say, hey, Eric Moore, thank you for introducing me to Tony. You know, thank you very much. All right, good night, everybody.